Oh, didn't see you there. Okay, welcome back to another episode of Am I Depressed or Does Everything Just Genuinely Suck Now? Have you ever been shopping on Temu, wading through the waist-deep waters of microplastics and $2 toxic jewelry, and thought to yourself, you know what would really elevate this experience? If my money was about to go to a white billionaire instead of a Chinese one. Well then for you, my friend, allow me to introduce you to Amazon Haul. Now, in a previous semester, I had learned you all on the business model of fast fashion supergiant Shein and its reliance on the de minimis tax loophole. De minimis, I love de minimis. The short version is that as long as a package is worth less than $800, it can be shipped into the United States without having to pay import taxes. So orders from Chinese e-commerce sites like Temu, like Shein, like AliExpress and others can be shipped straight to the United States, straight to your door, without having to be stopped at the border and taxed. But to be clear, the influx of cheap, low-quality goods from China hasn't just been limited to these specific e-com sites. They have spread like a plague through all online shopping. I have done extensive research and reviewed all the leading scholarship on this topic. And by that I mean I watched this one 40-minute long Gabby Bell video. It's really good. You've probably already seen it. I'll link it below. Basically just explaining how dropshipping and Temu ruined online shopping for everybody. But again, Spark Notes edition here. Basically, any website that allows third-party sellers has turned into a cesspool of dropshipping bros or Chinese manufacturers themselves just hawking the same set of goods on all these websites. For example, if I wanted to buy this cute stuffed boba blush bubble tea food milk club plushy pillow, soft kawaii hugging plush toys gifts for kids from VHYHCY on Amazon, I could go ahead and buy it for $12.99. Oh, but wait, the exact same plush is being sold by Kitty on Amazon, or Vasinfadib, or I can get it on Walmart.com, or Etsy, or AliExpress, or DHgate, or Temu. Capitalism breeds innovation. Now, usually what ends up happening is these items are a bit more expensive on an American website like Amazon than they are on Temu. On Amazon, they're being shipped from Amazon warehouses, which means that whoever is really behind Kitty or Vasinfadib had to purchase a full pallet of plushies from China, ship them into the United States, pay the import taxes, pay the Amazon warehouse fees and any of the other costs associated with selling on Amazon, pay for the Amazon search ads to be ranked higher on search, etc., etc. And so something that costs $12.99 on Amazon, you could probably get for like $5 or $6 on a site like Temu. But obviously when I buy from Amazon, I get the benefit of getting my plushie in 2 days rather than having to wait 3 weeks for it to be shipped in from Guangdong. And also if there's something wrong with my order, generally it'll be a little bit easier to get through to customer service and work something out than having to go back and forth with a guy halfway around the world about these fashionable $1.23 earrings, which are bleeding lead into my eardrums. A pair, classic and fashionable, Trump-style earrings, lightweight earrings, suitable for daily and party wear, suitable as a gift for friends. Yes, suitable for daily wear, assuming you want to let everyone know that you haven't passed the 3rd grade reading level and are going to need some help understanding this Waffle House's menu. I got these for my daughter and seriously they are so cute and they're definitely a conversation starter, so be prepared. Yeah, a conversation starter for sure. A conversation about why you married your brother. Okay, look, but me being the massive I am, it's difficult for me to shame people for buying stuff from Temu when essentially Amazon is just Temu with extra steps now. Like ladies, would you like a makeup headband from Zikpatops, Wasube, T-Lux, or Chloven? Those are your options now. Okay, Chloven or Zispazux. And I haven't even talked about the problems with copyright infringement and these Chinese manufacturers just stealing designs from actually small Etsy sellers or fashion designers and passing them off as their own. And obviously this is also way worse on Etsy.com, where literally the site is just flooded with dropshippers from China and it's impossible to tell like who's an actual small business who's making their own stuff and who's just selling overpriced stuff from a factory in China. But obviously Amazon, Etsy, Walmart.com, they have a problem, which is why they started to crack down on these cheap, low quality goods flooding their websites. Nah, I'm just f***ing with you. They made it even worse. You see, rather than respond to Temu by addressing the influx of Temu-grade goods on Amazon, Amazon just recreated Temu. Literally, like, that's literally it. We can wrap this video up now, honestly. Amazon Temu, or Amazon Haul, as it's called, launched in November 2024. And if there's one thing we know about TikTok, it's that they love a haul.
I think I officially have the biggest Temu haul ever. fill this up with water so you have different shaped eyes. That would just be the perfect size for my Stanley.
Jesus Christ.
An Amazon haul is exactly what you would expect. It's currently mobile only because, as we know, only the best and most thoughtful purchasing decisions happen on your phone. All you do is open up the Amazon app, click the haul button, and you are transported to a blinding array of random junk, plastic 100% polyester clothes, all shipped directly from China. And just like Temu and Shein, it has a bunch of colorful pop-ups, incentives to buy more, but thankfully they didn't include that like spinny wheel of discount death yet. So credit where credit's due. As the top banner suggests, I get $10 immediately back if I order $25, free shipping at $25, 5% off if I spend $50, and 10% off if I spend $75. And you will never forget these facts because Amazon is pushing you to add things to your cart with all the decorum of your average drug dealer. Want to buy these water shoes for women, men, slip-on, barefoot, agua, yoga, socks for swim, pool, beach, surf, river? They're only $5.69. Well, okay, sure, let me get a pair. So I'll add it to my cart, and my little progress bar to free shipping fills up a little. Alright, well I guess I gotta fill the progress bar up. Let me head over to the Y2K section of haul, since I love that era of fashion and the memories of my youth. I'll take this polyester Hawaiian and this 2-pack of small cat eye sunglasses that I totally remember popping off in about 2008. And free shipping unlocked. But don't stop now, says Amazon. Just $20.33 more to get 5% off, and all of a sudden my little progress bar is back down to being only half filled. I think you're picking up what I'm putting down here, okay? It's a casino of consumption. Like, yeah, let me get this $1.99 I love f***ing you, I mean I f***ing love you keychain. It's a Christmas gifts for women, men, funny couple, wedding anniversary gift. And let me just say, if you get a $2 Temu Amazon haul keychain as your wedding anniversary gift, that's not grounds for divorce, that's grounds for murder. Kill your husband after receiving that, and there's not a single jury in this country that would convict you. But look, the point is there's nothing on here that anybody needs or even wants, but the point is it's so f***ing cheap, you'll buy it anyway. I know that there's some Amazon power users out there, and we're not really talking about that, but I know for me, when I go to Amazon, it's with some degree of intentionality. Like, I'm pulling open the app because I need something to buy. There's something I need right now, like this Pepe the Frog Pikachu hybrid. I order the thing I needed, and just the thing I needed, and I close out the app. But that's not really how Temu, Shein, or Amazon Haul work. The point is that these things are so cheap that you will load up your cart with $50, $100, $200 of stuff. You'll load up your cart, get that little dopamine hit, click order, and in 2 to 3 weeks, when it finally arrives, you'll literally have forgotten what you even ordered. So it's like Santa Claus bringing you a gift. But in this case, Santa is like a cabal of billionaires, and the elves are children and Uyghur slaves. So you know there's that. But hey, with prices this low, why would you ever consider the social or environmental costs? And besides, are you just gonna let your haul cart just have lonely vibes like that? I mean, come on. Head over to the crazy low prices section. They are selling the alt girl dream in polyester for just $2.99. Only one left, face holding back tears emoji. And yeah, this thing is so clearly targeted to TikTok shop, brain rot zoomers. Like, it's giving lonely vibes, the emojis. Literally the first 2 categories that are up on the homepage are Y2K fashion and prom dresses. This whole thing, or haul thing, is just for Gen Z. Amazon's dream is for us to use their app the same way we use a social media platform, in that you just open up and start mindlessly scrolling. And before you know it, your money is slowly sliding into Jeff Bezos's classless f***ing pockets. But hey, at the end of the day, a drug dealer is only as successful as the amount of addicts he can create. The amount of Temu hauls that I watched for this video should be considered cruel and unusual punishment. Like, literally, I almost threw my phone across the room, going down this rabbit hole of unending levels of consumption. I'm talking about people literally discussing what they're gonna keep or throw out from their order which they just received.
Look far away, looks fine.
Yeah, no, it really does. Hot.
You get up wet, it's shrinking.
Yeah.
The back, basically.
Honestly,
It's pretty bad, but I ordered a similar one.
Just brand new clothes, all polyester, half of it going straight to the landfill because, surprise, surprise, the cheap polyester clothes you ordered turned out to be cheap in polyester. And low-key, what's crazy is that the people who are admitting that what they got was mostly trash are the brave ones. The referral code farming is so strong with Temu that there's every comment section and every TikTok is just people trying to get others to use their code. Which, by the way, please use my Temu code, I love you G, for $100 off your first order. And look, granted, the meaning of a haul on TikTok at this point literally just means putting 2 or more items from anywhere in front of the camera. But at its core, hauls are associated with cheap, e-commerce, and fast fashion because people want to see a lot of stuff. And sure, is half this shit so useless you're just throwing it out immediately? Yes. But it was so cheap and your investment so low that half of it being useless was literally priced into your purchasing decision. It's like Netflix. Like, yeah, I know that 80% of this is slop written by ChatGPT, shoveled into my eyeballs one miniseries at a time, but I already knew that. I mean, I knew that when I started paying for Netflix. But I mean, people just filling up their homes with random plastic shit, and we all know it's going in the trash, whether it's tomorrow or a year from now. And don't even get me started on these aesthetic hauls, because yeah, it actually is pretty easy to make everything in your house colored pink when all of it costs $1.29 each. Congratulations, you've literally curated a home that's triggering my fight or flight response. Maybe you can get pink eye from your pink Temu contact lens remover, and then we'll really have the look complete. And honestly, what really gets me mad, what really triggers me about this whole thing, is that it's always somebody standing in a closet that's the size of my apartment, or some bougie condo, or some giant McMansion kitchen doing these hauls. At the end of the day, haul culture and the kind of consumption that Shein, Temu, and now Amazon Haul rely on is that of people with means buying loads and loads of stuff. Amazon Haul does not work if you just get one $3 t-shirt and then get out. That's why they need you to fill up your cart to that $25 minimum. And they will keep pushing you to add more and add more because this only works at scale. And no matter which one of these ultra cheap retailers you shop at, it's all going to the same network of cheap Chinese manufacturers, which have no oversight, no worker protections, cause obscene environmental harm, and also some douchebag can fill up his Miami high-rise with a bunch of random shit. This is not normal. I cannot stress this enough. Patrick is just doing this because he's getting paid to do it. The Amazon storefront girlies are getting paid to hawk you Chinese ripoff leggings. You don't need or want any of this. And again, that's no judgment if you actually need the pair of leggings, but like, you shouldn't just be buying things because it's cheap. Just because the price is low doesn't mean that the costs aren't high. And there is a certain genre of hyper online zoomer right now who literally only exists to consume. I'm convinced. I genuinely believe that doing hauls should be a cancelable offense. Like, we should look at doing this haul content like it's like you're promoting drugs on the internet. As bad as Amazon is now, with everything on there being Temu level drop-shipped goods, at least there is some degree of intentionality when you buy. No such case with Amazon Haul, not even a little bit. You're just browsing and doing what you can to fill up your cart to get that $25 free shipping and beyond. And Haul is technically still in beta right now, whatever that means, but truly the day that they integrate this with Amazon storefront and now your Amazon Haul goods can be in your Amazon storefront, that might literally be the day our society collapses. It does not make me feel better that the benefits of ultra cheap haul consumption is going to be going to Jeff Bezos now instead of just some Chinese billionaires. I do not care what the nationality is of the Illuminati member benefiting from our environmental collapse. Let me read from you real quick from this Verge article on the launch of Amazon Haul. In many ways, online shopping has always required the shopper to suspend their disbelief. The advent of ultra-fast fashion brands like Shein has pushed these delusions even further, dangling deals in front of customers and betting often correctly that a low price will be enough for them to take a chance on a product that 5 years ago would have perhaps seemed like an obvious scam. The mantra of if it seems too good to be true, it probably is, almost feels quaint now, and possibly good deals are not a warning sign for consumers, but the expectation. You know, a couple weeks ago, there was this big controversy over on TikTok on this home baker lady who made an incredibly ill-advised TikTok expressing her frustrations with people who were saying that because they could get a Walmart cake for $25, why are all these home bakers charging such high prices? And she made some incredibly stupid comments, like saying that a cake is a luxury, which was not a good look, and I'm not defending that, but TikTok and YouTube commentary were filled with people saying that this lady was basically Saddam Hussein for suggesting that a cake made in a bakery or by a home baker is going to be higher quality than a cake you can get from Walmart. Like, type in TikTok home baker into the YouTube search bar and you'll get about 20 videos about people screaming into your ears about how home bakers need to be hunted and killed for sport, and how actually Walmart is now the hero of the working class. And it is wild to me. It is wild.
Still rather buy from a small business because I can tell the ingredients aren't as high quality with that Walmart cake. Turn it down with the classism, babes, okay? Because where exactly do you think most bakers get their ingredients from? Quickly, That high quality cake you're talking about was made with ingredients from Walmart.
I mean, first of all, Haley, please stop screaming at me, okay? It's incredibly overstimulating. I'm getting a migraine. And secondly, if you wanted to know what's in a Walmart cake versus a homemade one, you could just do what I did, which is about 3 seconds of research. I mean, look at the list of ingredients for a Walmart cake, guys. You have to have a PhD in chemistry to know what the is going on here. Surprise, surprise, a cake made in a factory for the lowest amount of money possible and then shipped out to a national chain of big box stores is going to be chock full of stabilizers, preservatives, artificial colors, no butter, and generally just some zany ingredients. Literally the cake at the center of this controversy, the vintage heart cake, I went on Walmart to customize one, and you literally get the option for buttercream style icing. Buttercream style. This is the cake equivalent of that wool look coat we saw from Pretty Little Thing last week. I made a joke in that video that was like, what are we gonna do? Have lettuce look salads next? We're already there. We're doing buttercream style icing. This race to the bottom in terms of quality and price is brainworms. It's an infection. Yes, ultimately, you can go to Temu and get a Birkin for $37. Let's call it a Turkin, just like you used to be able to get the Walmart Birkin, the Workin, for about the same amount of money. That does not make them as good or the craftsmanship as good as an actual Birkin. And again, we're just sidestepping the ethics of these Chinese manufacturers stealing designs from fashion designers and small Etsy jewelers and things of that nature. I bring this up because while the haul aspect of ultra cheap shopping is probably the biggest issue, our delusional expectations of what things cost now is not a non-factor. My mind literally keeps going to that synthetic Krabby Patty from SpongeBob, and like literally if that were to come out now, people would be like, yo, why are you portioning my burger, bro? It's just as good as a Krabby Patty. Words have meaning. Like the ingredients that go into a recipe or the fabrics that go into a garment, they affect the final product. Good quality anything in this world costs money. And there's nothing wrong with the Walmart cake, just like there's nothing wrong with buying a few things from Temu that you actually need. But at the same time, they have completely cooked our conception of what things actually cost. And if you're telling me that we need Temu because people deserve the absolute cheapest possible option, then you're full of shit. Because you know what's cheaper than loading up your cart on Amazon Haul with stuff that you don't actually need? Not buying anything at all. You don't want something cheap, you want something convenient. The only work you're willing to do is create the cognitive dissonance necessary to not think about how that $5 garment that's now in your hands, what sequence of absolute horrors had to occur for that piece of polyester garbage to get from wherever it came from to your house. And you may feel rich in your bedroom, chocked full of Amazon Haul that's going straight into the trash. But you know what? It still all cost you money. It still all cost you money. You're still poorer than you would have been otherwise if you just didn't buy all that. And now the planet's a little more f***ed up. Jeff Bezos is a little richer. But you know what? You stay on that hamster wheel. You clock in, you clock out. You get on TikTok and see what's trending from Amazon Haul, and you go ahead and load up your cart. Remember, $25 will get you free shipping, but you're already at $35, so you might as well go for $50 to get that 5% off. Keep going and going and going. And if you're dumb enough to think that mountain of $3 trash is gonna make you feel rich, then I want you to keep chasing that idea, because the next order is just one click away. Okay, maybe I should go see that therapist. Whoa, that one took a left turn at the end there, huh? Yeah, maybe I should chill out, but you know, maybe not. Maybe I'll keep doing this, but I can only keep doing it if you watch another video. Have you considered that? Have you considered subscribing? Have you considered maybe leaving a comment? You could do all these things. It would make me really happy. Thanks for watching.